Hey boat friends, good morning. You have in the distance that is just coming out of dock the U.S. Coast Guard SPAR. I've been wanting to get this ship for you for quite a while, and now she's actually leaving. I believe she's going to be doing some ice breaking duties. We're on the Pier B side. We're overlooking the Duluth Harbor Basin. Give you a quick peek where we're at, just to give you a familiarity where we are at right now. You have the Duluth aerial lift bridge right there. The hillside, I'm on Pier B. Gorgeous morning, about 25 degrees right now in Duluth. A little cooler than it was yesterday, but I'm not going to complain. What I believe the SPAR is going to do right now is there is still a little bit of ice that is in the harbor going from right here in the Duluth Harbor Basin, and I believe she's going to go in this direction just straight ahead. She's going to go towards the Superior Bay and really address some of the ice over on that side. Again, you have the Blotnick Bridge that is over in this direction. I believe she's going to go under there as well. Well, let me zoom in. Let me give you a good look at the Coast Guard vessel that is stationed here in Duluth. Hopefully, maybe she might make a turn and come our way. Little information about the SPAR. She is a U.S. Coast Guard cutter operating out of the 9th Coast Guard District. She is what is called a Juniper class seagoing buoy tender, built in 2001, 225 feet in length. Her home port is right here in Duluth, Minnesota. She has one variable pitch propeller. Her hull is constructed of welded steel plates, so that's what's going to give her the ability to do a lot of the ice breaking. She is also armed with two .50 caliber machine guns and a variety of small arms for boarding operations. Again, this is a military vessel. She's just taking her time going out. It's a good looking ship. Really good looking ship. It's newer, as I mentioned, built in 2001. She also has 13 diesel fuel tanks capable of holding 74,000 gallons of fuel. And she can go 6,000 miles at 12 knots without being refueled. She was also christened by U.S. Attorney General Janet Reno. Lots of power, two Caterpillar 3608 engines. Take a look and see, if you were watching the other day, that chair was down in the water. Yep, still there. Part of me wants to pull that thing up for them, but sure, they probably don't want me to do that. This is where Bentleyville is. Mentioned that before. Well, let's get back to the SPAR. She has that familiar black and red and white color scheme that we all have seen on Coast Guard vessels. I heard about, I don't know, about 45 minutes ago, they came over the radio and they said that they would be going out in about 30 minutes, so I wanted to get down here. I mean, unfortunately, there isn't a lot of ice right now on my side, over here on the Pier B side, which I really wanted to capture her breaking the ice. But either way, I wanted you to get a glimpse of the Coast Guard vessel that is stationed here in Duluth, Minnesota. Definitely serves a purpose being here with a variety of different tasks. I mean, obviously the ice breaking is something that's very important for the vessels here in the Twin Ports. She does a tremendous job. Well, I notice she's taking a course. If you look at this, she could easily went to her port side, which is her left. She might be just trying to get around one of these buoy markers to go towards the Blotnik, but her course has taken her closer to, a little closer to some of these piers over on our side. So let's see what she's up to. She's making a turn towards us, so I think we might get a better look at her than I thought we would. Indeed, she is coming this way, so this will be a fun one to actually get a glimpse, a better look at her. I did a video of the SPAR a few days ago, maybe about a week ago, but it was blistering cold, and I had the video of her backing into her dock, and believe me, it was freezing. So right now I have my gloves off. I'm feeling a lot better. As I mentioned, lower 20s. I mean, I can easily tolerate that compared to what we've been dealing with here in Duluth. Again, for those that are just joining right now, this is the Coast Guard vessel that is stationed here in Duluth, Minnesota. It's the Coast Guard cutter SPAR, 225 feet in length, built in 2001. Looks like she's making a pivot. And for those that are just joining, I'll give you the proximity of where we're at. This is the Duluth Harbor Basin. Over here is the Blotnik Bridge. Most vessels go this way to CN Dock. If you go straight ahead, that direction, that is going to Superior, Wisconsin, to the ports over there. I'm on Pier B. You have Park Point right there is that strip of land you are seeing straight ahead, and then you have the Duluth Aerial Lift Bridge right there to our left, just to give you an idea of where the SPAR is at right now. Not too sure what the mission is for SPAR. It looks like she's actually coming this way, which I'm pretty excited about. Trying to get a view without this chain. Let me see if this will work. I think it will. This will be a lot better. Just going to rest this right here. Yeah, she's going to be coming right towards us. You can see, really good looking vessel. Really good looking vessel. Very pointed bow. Just moving elegantly through the Duluth Harbor Basin. Yeah, this is fantastic. I've been waiting for quite a while to get this vessel live for you, so it's kind of a treat for me. Hopefully it is for you as well to get a look at this vessel in action right here in the harbor, and it looks like she's going to get a lot closer than we think, and I'm assuming she is going to be, she actually looks like she might be going out to the lake, which I didn't hear that on the radio call. Just her path right now is giving me the feeling like she might be going out to the lake, but I'm not too sure. Hey, everybody in chat right now, I don't know what her mission is right now, what her intent is, if she is going out to the lake or is just kind of cruising around right now. But this is the U.S. Coast Guard cutter SPAR here, stationed in Duluth. And I heard a radio call maybe about 45 minutes or so ago that she would be departing the dock, the Coast Guard dock over there. So I didn't hear any more information about why she was departing or what the mission was going to be, but this is fantastic. We get a really good look at her. And for those that are just joining, we are here in the Duluth Harbor Basin on the back side of the bridge, not the big lake side. And you can see she is moving in the direction of the aerial lift bridge. Again, I don't see the bridge up. Usually they would have the bridge up at this point if she indeed would be going out. As she gets closer, there's better focus, better clarity. You can really pick up some of the different features on the vessel. Quite a few flags that are flying there, I see on top of the pilot house. Great looking ship, moving really smooth through the harbor here. And look how calm the waters are. You know, there's a possibility that they're just doing their typical, they might be practicing if and when there is ice again. This is their typical route that they might take. Maybe they're just doing a practice mission, so when the ice is really thick here in the harbor, they're just used to their movements and what they do. So that's a very high probability. I don't see the bridge open. So my guess is we are going to see the SPAR turn here at a certain point, and you see her doing that right now. She is moving to the starboard side, and she is, yeah, it looks like she's going to pivot all the way around here for us. That would be my best guess what the mission is right now. I think this is just a routine mission where they typically would go through their ice-breaking duties, which this will be happening quite more frequently based on the weather conditions that happen here in Duluth, Minnesota. Well, there you go. I think she's using her bow thruster. Duluth, Minnesota, just above 20 degrees Fahrenheit today. We are looking at the Coast Guard cutter SPAR in the Duluth Harbor Basin. And she is next to the aerial lift bridge. There's quite a few videos that I have for anybody that's new of all the ships that go through that bridge. A variety of freighters, tugs, you name it, a lot of different vessels come through. I don't know if you're able to pick up on that engine, but you can definitely hear a powerful roar. Yeah, I really wanted to get her breaking ice for you, but I will take this. I've been waiting for a while. I know I've talked to Chuck about this quite a few times, that I've really wanted to capture her live. I still am looking forward to the ice-breaking duties when she comes through the harbor right here by Pier B. So basically what she is doing now is what she'll do in the future, I believe, for some of the ice-breaking duties, and we'll be able to see her really well. But she's just moving real gracefully through the water. Beautiful ship. And in the background you have a marina here in Duluth. That's on Park Point that you're seeing in the background, where you can see some masts from some sailboats. The Coast Guard dock is to the right of that marina. The marina is right there. Coast Guard dock is just to the right of that. Hey Karen, hey everybody. Yeah, she moves so wonderful through the water. Beautiful ship. And you know, we have people, these are military service members. I mean, they're doing a duty for our country. They're here to protect the port, to help. I mean, they're here serving. So kudos to them, no doubt about it. Beautiful vessel to do their work on, right? I did see that she came in a while ago. I don't know if it was a week or two ago, but she came from Sault Ste. Marie. When I was looking at AIS, that was her last destination here in Duluth, coming from Sault Ste. Marie. And don't forget, that's a military vessel. There's 250 caliber machine guns on there, sidearms, or small arms for the crew as well. This is a military vessel. Beautiful shot there. You can see the harbor basin is very calm. You do have the snowpack that starts a little further out. I believe that she is going to be heading towards the Blotnick Bridge right now, which will have her go over by the ore docks and some of the other docks on the other side of the bridge. Blotnick Bridge is right there. And when we talk about ships going to CN dock and some of the other ones, that's what we're talking about. But I'm really happy that we got to see her closer than I thought that she would get. We can stay with this just for a couple minutes. See her starting to hit the ice right there. And it is ice and snowpack all the way down to the Superior entry. Right here it is open water. Well, it's going to be a little more difficult to see her as she gets further away. So, again, here's where I'm at. You can take a look at the docks over here. When you watch the harbor cam, that's what you're seeing. Got the hillside over here in Duluth. It's a beautiful area, and maybe the next time we come back, they're going to have this chair back up. I mean, obviously there's a task here. Someone has it tied with a rope, so I'm not going to interfere. It's not my property, and I don't know what the intent is there. My guess is if you look at this, the chair is actually frozen to the ice, so that's what the deal is. Well, there she is, U.S. Coast Guard Cutter SPAR, Duluth, Minnesota. I got quite a few other videos if you want to check them out. I'll be going live at some point today with another ship. I think the Michipicoten is going to be going out, so you'll see me here in a little bit. But we got to see the Coast Guard vessel that I wanted to show you, so have a great rest of the day. I will see you soon.